This episode of Clear Shots is presented by the Impulse Podcast Network. Check out impulsepodcasts.com for more info.
Welcome to the Clear Shots Podcast with Seth Skinner and Jake Jones.
Welcome to the Clear Shots Podcast. Once again, my name is Seth Jake Jones Skinner.
My name is Jake Nick Mullen Jones.
My name is Bill. I already did Bill Hairsign.
Yeah.
Wait, Bill? I already did Bill Hairsign. So your nickname is I already did Bill Hairsign Bill. I already did Bill Hairsign Bill. That's actually a good nickname.
It's a little long. I mean, it's on the long side.
IADBHB.
That's long too, though.
BHB.
It sounds like a post-hardcore band. IADBHB. And it's just songs about the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
I don't know, that would be like doom metal.
I heard something about, are the Browns getting a new uniform or something?
Yeah, they announced that they came out with the new one, which is basically just the old one. And then the old Color Rush jersey is now the primary alternate.
So their Color Rush jerseys, the
all orange ones, right?
orange? Is the
Or
orange
is it
one?
all
Brown
brown?
with the orange text without the white highlights.
I like those jerseys.
Those are cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I think brown's a good color for
For a team named Browns.
but I think it's also just a color that's not ever used.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like if your team's going to be called the Browns, you got to be brown, you know? Like orange is kind of weird for the Browns.
I mean, not really. If you think about it, orange is just...
Pretty much brown.
Brown is just dark orange.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Orange and brown are the same color, dude.
Yeah, but then you got gold, which is like in between brown and orange.
Well, gold is just a less brown orange. Like, if you
it's
take
weird
as much
'cause-
brown out of the orange as possible, you have gold.
Well, it's weird because they call the Packers green and gold, even though they're yellow.
I thought it was maize.
Maize.
I think maize is...
Michigan.
Yep.
But it says
But it's like a brighter yellow. That's...
it's a prettier yellow.
I don't know. I never cared so much for that yellow. That's like if you go into Microsoft Paint and you put the red and the green sliders both all the way over, you get that like fluorescent yellow, that Michigan yellow or the fucking Oregon yellow.
Yeah.
And then you go
It's
a
all
little
about playing
bit
with the
towards
sliders.
the orange side, and you get that golden yellow.
You know who has a really good color palette is the fucking Indiana Pacers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like their...
Pretty much the same as Michigan, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not a crazy yellow.
You don't want a crazy yellow, you know?
You
want like a mild
I
yellow.
think a bright yellow is a good color. I just don't think it's a good primary
Oh my
color.
god, dude, we should eat Pringles right into these microphones.
The crunchiest podcast in town.
We're definitely the #1 crunchy podcast, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, there's not many in that market, but I think we pretty much cornered it.
And it's important because that's something a lot of podcasts are missing
Is
is that
crunch?
texture.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think this conversation's too abstract for me to follow.
I don't know what you're not getting about it.
Yeah, dude, it's
It's
clear
pretty-
as day.
Yeah.
No other podcast just has that same crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Like crinkling?
You know what we mean.
I guess so.
It's like we were fried in the oil, and all the other podcasts were just thrown in the air fryer.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the
Well,
air fryer
no.
does...
I think if we were fried in oil, the other podcasts were cooked in the microwave.
True.
Right.
I think I'm picking up what you guys are putting down now. You can't
Well-
make shit crispy in a microwave.
Exactly.
Nah, that's true.
However, I stand by this completely, even though it might be objectively wrong. But I think Totino's pizza rolls are way better in the microwave than they are in the oven, and I firmly believe that.
Why? Because they're like
It's quicker.
well, yeah, but that doesn't mean they're better.
Yeah, but if I'm going to take the time to turn the oven on to cook something, it's not going to be pizza rolls.
True.
That's a good point.
And that's the thing. If you cook them
You're
in the
gonna put-
microwave, it's more of a sensory thing because like half of it is molten hot and the other half.
See,
is
I don't
ice
understand. People say that to me all the time, and it's just like, just cook them on like half power, but longer, and then
yeah.
like when you get close to it being done, just wiggle it.
I don't know about wiggle it.
Wiggle
but-
the
cold.
plate.
I don't think 90% of people have ever even dreamed about changing the setting on their microwave.
Like the power level.
Yeah, dude. Do people use like the preset timers on microwaves?
On a
ever
nice
did.
microwave,
I
like
used to use the popcorn one. That's about it.
yeah. I love that microwave popcorn specifically says not to do that, but when you do that, it ends up perfect every time.
Yeah. Why have a popcorn? Why have a
I'm
popcorn
almost
setting if
positive.
they-
I'm almost positive that like Pop Secret has
No, I
like
think
do
you're
not
right.
use the do not use the popcorn button.
Yeah, it'll say put it in for this number of minutes and seconds.
Yeah.
Exact seconds or whatever.
But no, my parents have a wicked nice microwave that it's like a sensor. It's like a heat. It has like a sensor in it.
What does it sense heat?
I guess I don't know what it says. Sensor reheat, and you put your plate in, and then it tells you what the weight is, and then it cooks based on the weight of the meal,
That doesn't seem like it would be
depending on
accurate.
like what you have. So if it's like you hit like
But-
frozen entree
It doesn't.
or
seem
like
right.
It seems really weird.
reheat entree or something.
Like, what if you
and
put a rock in there? You know what I mean? It's a
What if
heavy
you
ass
were
rock.
trying to reheat a bunch of cotton candy?
Oh,
do you guys
who the fuck reheats cotton candy?
wait? What do you
Never
mean?
Had,
What do you
you never had
wait,
cotton candy?
wait?
What?
You
Heated cotton
reheat? You mean you heat your cotton candy?
Dude, just think of
No.
No, it's not. Because like the,
hot and fluffy, and it's like eating laundry that just came out of the dryer, dude.
why would you want to eat laundry? I don't think I ever would have thought of that. I mean, there's certain things like you just don't consider putting in the microwave, right? And I think cotton candy is probably one of them, like up there.
I think any living creature. I've seen a video of a
I wasn't
cat in a
even thinking
microwave
living
once.
creatures. I was thinking like foods,
Oh, never mind.
or like snacks or whatever.
Scratch that. Take that part out.
Yeah, we'll cut that out.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
we're back.
I've never put a cat in a microwave.
I don't. There's no directions on cats though, so like
There isn't.
It doesn't-
I bet that if cats had labels, it would say definitely do not use the popcorn button.
yeah, dude. If there was a cat setting on microwaves, that'd be really weird, dude. We'd be
But
getting
then
into
you
weird
put your
territory.
cat in the microwave on the popcorn, and it comes out perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh god, that was tough. That was tough.
You break it open like a crawdad and sweet and sour sauce comes out. Oh, that's where they get it. They microwave cats.
No.
The juices.
It's like a byproduct from making violins.
Violent.
Bill, pull that mic up just a little. Be a little quiet in my headphones.
You know, that's the problem. Maybe
check.
maybe COVID wouldn't have started if the guy just microwaved the bat first.
Yeah.
True.
Actually, that. Yeah, that
It's
might
hard
be
to
true.
argue with.
We don't know though that the bat was even a thing. Like they still don't really know. How the fuck do you trace like a virus back to the source? Like how do you actually do that? Like I would have
You
no idea
you
where
find
to
the guy
start.
that got it first and ask him where he got the virus from.
And then he goes right over there. It was over off
He's like, I was over there eating bats.
yeah, off the 1-5
They said not to use the popcorn button.
down in Camarillo.
yeah. Over on the interstate. Full of chips.
It sounds like the
Smells like
best
chips.
Episode of Law and Order ever.
Dun, 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 dun. Bow. Iced tea is pretty great. Your phone's going off.
No way.
Somebody's
Whoa.
wondering what you're doing.
No.
Somebody should turn that into their text tone.
Somebody's-
Somebody's wondering what you're doing.
Wait, do it again so they can clip it out.
Somebody's wondering what you're doing.
there. And then what we'll do is we'll cut
We'll
that
sell
out.
that. We'll cut
put
that
it
out
on-
and we'll sell it.
Yeah, we'll put it on like Zedge or some shit.
Fucking Zedge. Hey, I'll drink to Zedge, man.
Cheers to
Cheers
Zedge,
to
dude.
Zedge, bro.
Cheers to Zed.
I fucking miss that time of my life.
They got the tones, bro.
I guess that fucking
I still have it on my
my
phone.
tones right now are off of Zedge.
Yep. Man, Zedge was the shit. Remember?
Dude,
was
I
that
love
the one
when,
that was in
like-
Game Informer magazines?
I don't know. I know that when you search for any tone, though, there's 87 of the same exact one with different qualities.
Yep.
And they're all worse than the last one.
Yep. You're like, oh, well, the one that's 5 stars and has 1 million downloads can't be that bad. And then it's just like a
Yeah.
MIDI file.
Yeah, and it's going as it's playing, and then it cuts off right before the actual end of the fucking statement or whatever sound bite it is.
Oh, shit. You know.
Yeah, but we'll make sure it's cropped correctly, and then we'll put it out there on Zedge, and then it'll get 5 stars, and then all the other clowns are gonna start making copies of it and shittier versions.
So that is the Zedge ecosystem.
It's the way of the Zedge, you know. Oh yeah, so let's
What's
note.
up?
The note. I want to try and figure out what the note was.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's Pokemon.
I thought it was
Pokemon, right?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
So
no,
what you
Lord
have
of the
notes?
Flies.
What are your notes?
I don't remember. It was 2 words, right?
Not making that joke on the air. I'm gonna let the fans try and figure out what I said.
Oh, it's Battery Daddy.
It's
Anybody know
Battery
what Battery
Daddy.
Daddy is?
That
Battery
sounds
Daddy?
Kind of dirty.
Battery Daddy.
Yeah, Battery Daddy.
Definitely sounds like some BDSM.
Is that what?
Don't say it if you're gonna do that. I can feel like it's some. But this is the Battery Daddy, dude. I saw an infomercial for it.
Well, that's the last thing I
Oops,
was
no, I don't want
expecting
this.
was literal.
Does it come with all the batteries?
It doesn't come with all the batteries. Now it says as seen on TV, which is really cool because I saw it on TV. But it's literally just an organizer for batteries, which I felt like was totally unnecessary because you could just have batteries.
That's also really dangerous
Right, that's what I was worried about.
to have
It's
all
like,
those I don't know a lot about batteries, but they're explosive,
There's so many batteries, dude.
and that's how many batteries. What are those ones that are bigger than the D batteries? What are those ones all the way to the right?
I think those are D batteries. There's ones.
So
that
what are the
smaller
ones
than
next to them?
C batteries, and then B batteries, B batteries.
Dimitri Martin. No. C batteries are those ones up.
No, those are 9 volts at
Oh.
the top. The ones that you put your tongue on and they zap you.
Yeah. Where do the watch batteries go? Why is there only 2 spots? Why are they using
a good
generic
question.
batteries? Those are ProCell. That's bullshit. You gotta use Energizer or Duracell, dude. Who the fuck
Well-
uses ProCell batteries?
I think they're just modeling
Energizer
the.
does.
I think they're just modelizing.
Wait, does Energizer own ProCell batteries?
No, the ProCell's just better, so Energizer uses them.
Really?
Huh.
I mean,
Well, they just
Oh.
reskin them. They reskin them. You see what I'm saying? They put a new.
I know. Don't batteries have to be FDA approved?
I don't know. I
That's a
don't
good
think
question.
it's the FDA, but
It's probably the BDA.
Something.
The NRA,
No, I don't think it's the NRA.
ATF.
UFC. MLB.
United Federation of Chargers, the UFC.
Is that what it is?
You know, I bet if the San Diego Chargers were a team that was representing their own nation, they still wouldn't have any fans.
That's tough. That's
No,
a tough.
probably not. I don't know. I feel like they can come up, dude. They got those uniforms. That's all they need.
But,
I am going to miss the navy blue ones, though. I do really like the powder blue, but part of me thinks that maybe the reason we like the powder blue so much was because we only saw them once or twice a year.
Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like when you're held back from it, you know, you appreciate it when you get
like
it.
the Cowboys navy blue jerseys, I like seeing, but they wore them like 3 games in a row, or just I remember they wore them a shit ton one season, and I was like, I hate these fucking uniforms. I like
Well,
when
it's
they
like-
wear the
It's like they're
just the
gifting it to
traditional.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, I like
I like the Cowboys blue, like the dark blue ones. Those are sweet.
I like them too, but I just like
I think they go really good with that fucking helmet. Their
Yeah.
helmet looks great anyway, I think.
yeah. I just like the classic like the white jersey with that like off seafoam blue pants that they had to wear back in the
Those are
day.
strange.
It was something to do with the way TVs broadcast.
That's what
because
they
like
said,
on
yeah.
TV they looked like normal silverish blue, but in real life they looked like that seafoam blue.
Yeah, it looks really weird because it's a color they just don't use for anything else.
Literally, and some dude on the Cowboys subreddit made an entire Color Rush jersey with that seafoam blue, and it looks so bad.
That's awesome.
It looks so bad.
That's
but
why
would
I wish
buy
Madden,
that jersey.
That's why I wish Madden had custom uniforms.
Yeah, dude, it looks like
an editor.
Nintendo 64 trying to render silver.
pretty much looking like Ganondorf's ass.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get an N64 though, for real.
I thought you had one.
I have one, but it was like the family N64. My dad used to play it all the time. He used to play NBA hang time on it.
So he wouldn't let you take it.
So he would just like, anytime I had it in my room and I was using it or whatever for a while, I'd stop and then he'd be like, I need hang time. Give me that fast. Give me the N64 fast. And then he would just take it and then I wouldn't see it again. I wouldn't even bother going to get it.
Oh, I do remember coming over a few times before you moved, and he would literally have.
He would be playing hang
He'd
time.
be playing. That was the one that was like NBA Jam, right?
Yeah. It's literally NBA Jam.
I remember I came over and he was playing NFL Blitz one day too.
Yeah. NFL Blitz 2000 and 2001. I think we're both N64. And I think there was a Blitz 64 maybe. Too. I don't know.
I never had a Nintendo system till the GameCube.
I miss NFL Blitz. I wish they would still make that. They did remake it like a couple years back, like 5 or 6 years ago or whatever.
It was
for the 360.
long. It was like 11 years ago.
Was it?
Blitz the League.
No, it was for the 360.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did like NFL Blitz Arcade or something.
Oh,
It was on the Xbox Live Arcade.
that's wild. Do you guys remember NFL Tour?
No.
I have heard of it.
That one was fucking bad.
What do you do? Go on tour?
No, it was well, yeah, it was Madden, but it was like 5-on-5, and it was in an arena,
That's cool. I like the.
and it
idea.
was only skill position players. And it was like you couldn't sack the quarterback until after like 5 seconds or whatever.
See, I always wanted to do a flag football league, but I'd never be able to come up with like rules that like really make sense.
Yeah.
Like pass rush rules, because it's like you'd have to have a referee that counts to 5, and even then it's like not exactly 5 unless he has a timer. He could have a timer
Or a
on.
gun. Every play,
don't know about
every
a gun.
play after
It's a
5
real-
seconds, they shoot a gun.
It's like a musket. He's got to fucking load it down every
yeah.
time, every snap.
Dude, you know what the move is
A
there?
rocket launcher.
Ultimate football.
You could do
That's
that
the
too.
move.
Yeah, Ultimate Football's sweet. Why isn't that a real thing?
Which
Like,
one was Ultimate Football?
Like Ultimate
the-
Frisbee, but with a football.
yeah, it's like you can't move once you catch it, right? And
You
then
can
the
take
other
2
guys-
steps, I think,
Yeah.
or 3 steps, or pivot.
Yeah, flag football's weird because it's like I don't know. It's very like it's hard to grab the fucking flags. So you could have a guy run 100 yards on you like easily just because he fucking spun. Like it's hard to grab a flag.
Yeah.
How big are the flags? Like Halo sized? Like
No.
Like
They're like
capture
the
the
ones you put on
flag.
like your belt.
That's what they should
hang
look
down.
like. They should be giant
like-
banners.
They should be like from your waist to your knees. Those would be long enough, I think.
You just gotta carry it in one of those like samurai sword holsters.
And then we could have a rule
sheath?
where like
Yeah, that.
yeah, it does. Yep. We could have a rule where if you actually tackle the guy, you get more points.
Oh
That
shit.
would be sweet.
Oh yeah.
So then everybody's actually just trying to tackle each other every time.
Or
It's not even flag football anymore.
There's actually more incentive than normal football. To
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tackle the shit out of people.
And you're not wearing pads. You just have flags for no reason.
I'm surprised that powder puff football isn't like an actual thing. Roller derby's a thing. Why can't women play football? Women can go in circles.
Yeah, there's no WNFL.
There's barely a WNBA.
Yeah, that's true.
They tried turning the lingerie football league
Yeah.
legit, I think.
Yeah, they tried to do stuff with that. But, like, how about... Well, so you can't call it the lingerie football league, because then they have to have lingerie, right? So if
You
you're trying to,
would
like,
think so.
legitimize it, you got to get rid of the L.
It should be the Wingdings football league, and all the font and all the numbers and everything are all just Wingdings, so no one has any idea what's going on.
Yeah, not enough companies use wingdings, I feel like.
No, just call it the Washington Football League.
Mm-hmm.
Because that name's available.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why they couldn't just come up with a name before they started the season.
Right?
Who, the Redskins?
Or just go with the Redskins for another year. Like, is it that bad where they have to immediately eliminate it?
You know what I found out today is that the protests are still going on.
Yeah, of course.
Did you guys know that? I thought it was an April Fool's joke. They were like 74th day of protest.
They're not just going to stop, you know. They're going to be like, all right, guys, we should probably stop.
Has it really been 74 days since George Floyd died?
I don't know. I don't count the days, man. I don't count days.
That's racist.
Oh, all right, well.
What do you think, Bill?
Think what?
I don't
Like I do believe it has been 74 days.
What?
What do you think about days?
What? I don't know.
The
Dude, I'm
24-hour
sorry. I
periods?
just suffered a really traumatic event. So like I'm a bit scattergories right now.
Yeah,
Scatterbrain.
you need to scatterbrain a little bit. What do you think, though?
I don't know, man. Just not having a good day today.
Look, I mean, everyone has toilet water coming through their ceiling at one point.
It wasn't toilet water.
It was toilet water.
It
You
wasn't.
said it was...
No, it was from a bathtub.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it,
Bath water, though. It's bath
No,
water.
it's
still
just from a
sloppy
drain.
seconds.
It's just from a. Either way, it was. For those of you that you probably have me on social media, the ceiling in my bedroom caved in today because they were renovating the apartment upstairs, and they took the drain of the tub out because they're replacing the tub tomorrow morning, and they left the water running.
Mm-hmm.
So all the water built up and went through my ceiling.
Yeah, you know, you would think that, like...
They wouldn't leave
you
the
would
water
turn
running?
the water off first, right? That seems to me like the first, like, logical step is to turn it off first. Seems like they fucked that up a little bit.
You would think so.
Whatever. Dude. I don't.
I would tell them for sure turn the water off next time, though. Just so they know. Because I feel like they didn't know. But, like, the amount of water that was... I mean, it was pouring in pretty good, though. You had a good chunk coming in.
Yeah,
It wasn't dripping.
So
Like,
what
it was a
happened? It
stream.
was a straight stream. What happened was that I was jerking off, and the ceiling caved in. I thought I was gonna get murdered, and
It was like some Donnie Darko shit.
The worst thing, dude, I didn't even get to I wasn't even like all the way hard yet. Like I was still working myself up to get all the way hard.
Yeah.
You know, because you gotta
like,
bat it around a
fluff
little
it
bit.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you start fast or do you like progressively work your way?
No, I kind of. I don't know. I just kind of bat it around a little bit, like
Smack it around. Do you
Smack
go
it
side
around.
to side?
yeah.
Yeah, side to side's fine.
Yeah, I choke
Anyway.
myself. I choke myself a little bit. Anyway,
You just gotta take one of those strings and just...
No,
I
I
don't-
don't need to use strings.
not like that, Bill.
You shouldn't need any extra
But
accessories.
Yeah.
Have you ever fucked a pocket pussy though?
me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Nope. And I'm sure that surprises a lot of people.
I actually had one. I had one before. I bought it a long time ago. I used it one time, and I was like, "This is sketchy," because it's so like I think I still have it somewhere, but it like you have to use lube. I feel like
Well, yeah.
So like, yeah, if you don't, you're in trouble. That's probably why I was just like, I'm gonna put my dick in this, and then I was like, oh, it's not great, and then never used it again. It's probably in perfect shape. Sell it, dude. I can sell it. It's only been used once.
Yeah, dude, just throw that on Craigslist.
Yeah, I don't. Craig would love it, dude. Who is Craig? And it's his list. I mean, I never see Craig. I've never seen pictures of him or anything.
I think it's a figure of speech.
Craig is.
Yeah. You know.
I don't know.
He's a hypothetical person.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Like,
I
so
don't
they
think
just-
it's a reality.
So he's used as like a generic names type of situation, right? Like he's just, it's some Craig.
Yeah, like Angie's List or Ask Jeeves.
Well, I feel like Angie is an actual person, right? Because she was in the commercial.
No,
I don't know.
I thought Rachel Ray.
I thought that was just some generic woman.
Yeah, I thought Rachel Ray did Angie's List.
No, I feel like you're just associating middle-aged women with Rachel Ray.
Yeah,
Because that's kind of what it is.
yeah. Well, Angie's List just turned pretty much into Yelp. Because that wasn't that what Angie's List was like it recommended local businesses to you,
I think so. Or
Yeah.
like local handymen that you could cheat on your husband with.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Facebook goes, oh, let's do that. And then they have recommendations. And
Yeah.
Facebook decided to just do everything, I guess, apparently. Because now there's recommendations and then there's like a marketplace. Like they're just adding more and more shit.
Yeah,
I saw
they
that
tried
Google.
to do a dating thing.
Yeah,
They
and it's
did?
dumb because it doesn't let you. I tried using it once. You can't match with people that are on your friends list on Facebook. You can only match with people that have mutual friends with you, but they aren't on your friends list. So for someone like me,
You would just delete all the girls on your friends list.
for someone like me that lives in a small town, it's hard because I have pretty much most people our age on Facebook.
Right.
I don't know, it's like 1,800 people or some shit.
Right. Especially because like you're on
I
one of the.
don't.
you're-
I have a problem, man. I just add everybody.
Well, it's like you're on one of the crunchiest podcasts of all time, too. So, like, I think the
I'm
popularity.
the crow host.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, I saw Google Plus is done, though. They're all done.
Oh, wow.
Google has not been able to figure out social media. They just haven't been able to do it.
They really
I think
haven't
they're trying
really
to
been
do
able
one
to figure
called,
out anything. Google
No.
Drive is good. Google Maps is good. Google as a search engine is okay.
Yeah.
Android phones, is that Google?
Google Home is really nice for all the smart devices. I use that all the time.
What's the video game thing? The Stadia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing came and went.
Oh, well, remote desktop is really nice, too.
Or not even. It didn't even come and go. It fucking went and went.
Yeah. They
Let's
tried
see.
to hype that up so much, too.
I don't know. There's a few things I use that are Google.
Apparently, Apple just signed Martin Scorsese to a huge contract for movies. So he's going to have Apple financing his movies. He wants to make another movie as soon as everything opens back up. And the budget that Netflix proposed was only like $200 million. Only.
Oh, that's some shit, dude. Get
So
that
he-
out of my face.
So he
2
fucking
mil?
brings
200 mil?
he brings the offer to Apple, and he's like, "I'll make my movie exclusively for Apple if you give me more than 200." Apparently, they gave him close to 300 for a budget. Not to,
They'll be like,
they didn't
do
pay
that.
him.
I just pictured the scene
didn't-
from The Office where they're they're doing the bidding thing.
Yeah.
And Dwight goes 200 million and 1 penny.
Pretty much.
That's the meme that I would have right there in that situation.
But yeah, so I don't know. I'm expecting Apple to be making some moves. Apple TV apparently is like one of the best deals you can get. My parents switched to that like full time apparently.
Apple TV 4K, dude.
Yeah.
I use it all the time. I don't have it, but I use it. I don't know. I heard it actually is really good, but I don't see. Like, does it have live TV or something?
Yeah. But it also
It's basically
has,
like a streaming stick, but
But
like,
my dad said you could also download what you're watching to your device.
so if you're traveling,
Yeah.
Right.
You can like if you're on Apple TV and you're watching something that's like an Apple TV program,
that's
you can download it.
dude. If you have like an RV or some shit,
Right.
you could just download like hundreds of hours worth of shit to watch and just
Yeah.
put it in just plug it into your TV in your fucking RV.
Now I don't know how accurate that is because I've
It's
never used
entirely
it and I've
inaccurate.
never
Yeah,
looked it up. I feel like there's no way that you can do that. Maybe it's just like a DVR, in which case we've had those.
That's what YouTube TV does too, though.
Yeah.
You can just search for a program and then be like, you add it to your library and it just goes, all right, we'll record this the next time it's on.
Yeah, and I think my dad was trying to tell me that he could download Disney Plus movies to his phone. And I'm like, I don't think you're downloading them. I think you're just streaming them.
Yeah. Dude, one thing I found that's wicked cool on Google or YouTube TV is when you start watching a game, like I started watching the Angels game the other day, but it was like the 5th inning and I was just tuning in. You can go to the game and then go to skip or like tune into live like through key plays or something like that.
What?
And it shows you all the key plays and then puts you into the live game. It's wicked nasty. I was like, oh, this is absolutely clutch.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, they all should have that.
So it pretty much
It
shows
catches
you all
you
the
up.
highlights.
Yeah.
It shows you all the highlights and then just
And then it tunes you right into live whatever is going
that kind of
on.
just got my dick hard.
Yeah, they should have that. Everything should have that. If you like, I feel like if I was going to pay for MLB TV or something, they should have that. Like they have to have that because they have all the highlights. They have access to all of it. They put it all on their website. So if you're paying for like an NFL subscription, like Game Pass or something, they should have that feature for sure. I don't know if they do or not. They might. But I just found that yesterday. I was like, this is key. Like this is 100% key.
Oh yeah, man, that's cool. It's pretty sick, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Goddamn golden age of being a sports fan, except for the whole no fucking sports.
Right. The lack of sports hurts the being a sports fan part. What do you think about the NFL, though? Do you think they're going to play? I mean, I would imagine they're going to play, right? Because they have so much money. They're just going to make it happen in one way or another.
I'm really anxious to see how it goes.
Yeah, they're gonna try. They're gonna force it, and it's just not gonna work.
Why don't they
Dude.
just have replacement players? You know what I mean?
The Browns have them all.
No, they have the replacement refs.
No, apparently Russia made a vaccine.
Mm.
Did you guys see that on the news today?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Would you trust a Russian vaccine?
I don't think so.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, you know, they're
I
a little,
don't know. I don't.
it's a little.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that one day one.
But here's the thing, right? No one's gonna trust any vaccine because they're gonna be like, "Who's this guy? I don't know. I don't like the cut of his jib." You know what I mean?
Yo.
Yep.
Because like, Bill Gates is like, "Hey, if Bill Gates one day just goes, got it, I have it, it's right here. This is it. The whole world's fine." And then they're gonna go, huh? No. You're putting chips in us or some shit. Like,
Dude, I wish I fucking saved that. One of the doctors I work with posted this thing on Facebook, and it was this photo of a dystopian thing, and it was like a wicked dystopian political cartoon.
it was
And
dystopian as fuck.
And it was like, yeah, DAF, dude. First, it said something like, first they told us to stay home. Then they told us we couldn't work. Then they told us to wear masks. Then they made us get vaccines. Now they're Then they told us to wear masks. Then they told us what is and isn't food. And then they told us what job is or isn't essential. And it gets all the way down to the end, and then it's like now they have nothing left to take from us. We're no longer individuals. We're just puppets of the system or something. And I was like,
they're
wait
right.
a minute. You don't have to worry about shit, dude. You make like $150 a year. You could just go away. You could just go somewhere else. Like go to New Zealand. I don't think the world is.
I mean,
gonna,
aren't they all? But couldn't you just like? I feel like everybody felt like they were cogs in the wheel anyway, right? If you get up every day, you go to work, and you come home, you jack off, you go to sleep, you do it again. I feel like they're all cogs in the wheel. They feel like they're cogs.
Or you wake up, go to work, come home, take a shower, jerk off, and then your ceiling caves in.
Mm-hmm. That's once in a while. Oh, well, yeah, once in a while. It's not like a routine thing.
Yeah. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, that's some shit.
That's some shit. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. You're right.
Hey, you can't argue with that logic. But I do think they'll end up playing. Like, dude, they have so much money. They're gonna make the season happen. Like one way or another, whether it's in a bubble or whatever.
Yeah.
The NBA is doing it, and it's so very strange.
I
Like,
know, the NBA is pulling it off more or less.
so like they have to. Is every player in the league in this? Like they're on a resort type of situation.
They're all in the bubble,
Yeah.
dude.
So they can't leave. How do you patrol that though?
Snitches.
What you do is you give them the vaccine. Then they have a chip in them, and you can track where they are.
True.
No, they have the fucking snitch system, dude.
They have
told-
child trackers.
No, they were saying shit like there's a rule that's like if you report another player for violating quarantine,
you get extra
will-
points.
You'll be rewarded.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get rewarded.
Your team
but-
starts with.
Yo, is it me
24
or are these
points.
better than Pringles?
Are they better than Pringles?
I think
Are they
they're better than
Pringles?
Pringles. No, they're Lay's stacks, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're crunchy.
I think it's about a push. I think that's about a push. It's about even.
Over under. How many do you think you could eat though? I'm gonna put the over. I'm gonna place the over under at 25.
Sour cream and onion, that container's gone.
Once you
Oh,
pop,
yeah, I could definitely go over 25.
yeah. I
Oh,
think
with
I can pull it
these?
off.
With these specific ones?
Once you pop, dude, you can't stop.
I don't know. There's something about those kinds of chips. Stackable chips.
Right.
I don't know what it is. I like Pringles, though. And those.
I don't know, dude. I'm like a classic Lay's guy. The original.
The
Lay's.
yellow bag,
Yeah.
those are good.
They're fucking the best.
Lightly salted, I actually like a lot.
Yep.
Dude,
And
man.
salt and vinegar, obviously.
Dude, sometimes like if I go to like Subway or something, I take those fucking Lay's and I slide them right into the sub, dude. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
make them crunch. You gotta make the
See,
sub
I watched
crunchy.
somebody do that yesterday with they got a turkey club sandwich and they put Doritos in it.
I don't know about Doritos. It's a little too intense.
Nacho cheese Doritos on a turkey club. I feel like that's wrong.
like the original Lay's. It just adds a little bit of salt and
I don't
crunch.
know. I could see it. The Turkey Club, it's not like there's a ton of other bold flavors going on. So I could see that working.
Because
Right.
you got turkey, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, onion, and bacon. Do you put cheese on a club sandwich? Provolone. You can put provolone on
See,
anything.
here's the beauty of sandwiches, right? You can just do whatever you want. You know what I mean? There's freedom in it. It's so American, dude.
Dude, I'll fuck with a pastrami sandwich right now.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I like getting the classic meatball marinara.
Yeah.
From where?
Just a Subway,
I
I used to
don't think
have
I've
it when
ever
I
been
was
to
a kid. All
Subway.
It's more of a nostalgic thing for me because I had it when I was a kid all the time. That was
I
my
don't know the
go-to.
last time I was at a Subway.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the last time was when they were doing the buy 1 foot long get one free. That was the last time, and they might still be doing it with the app. And I saw a commercial for it. It was like you get 2 subs for like $8, and I'm like, downloads the app immediately. I got it like 4 days in a row. Because maybe not in a row, but it's like you get basically 2 days worth of meals, or you just eat 2 fucking subs in one sitting, one or the other.
Yeah, and it's Subway, so that is pretty doable.
It's definitely doable, especially if it's the meatball marinara, dude. Because those things only have like 7 meatballs in them, and that ain't shit when it comes to those. Because they're little baby ones and they're shit and they're fake. I think what they do is they put the meatball in the microwave, and then they hit the meatball setting.
No, I think my favorite. I don't know. My favorite subs are a Thai. I like Sub Shop's Sal Sassy Chicken Cutlet, but I'm also a big fan of Gruffalo's Straight Italian.
Gruffalo's nails it
The
because
Italian
they
mix.
just it's a lot of fucking food. It feels like they put a lot in their subs. If you get the half loaves,
Not a fan of Bosco's subs. I'll take that
They're
to my
okay.
grave. They're not bad. They're better than Subway.
probably yeah.
They're probably better.
Well, because
than,
it's actually meat
yeah.
is part of the.
I just
thing.
remember being wicked disappointed because I got a BLT sub once and I could tell that it was just like
There wasn't enough B, probably.
there wasn't enough meat, but you could that bacon that's just like pre-cooked, and you put it in the microwave,
Yeah,
and you
it's
just hit the
awesome.
bacon button.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You like that?
It's like flat.
Yeah,
like
and it's like
fucking-
not even. There's no fat on it. It's just perfectly fried.
It's like a plastic type of situation.
I mean, it's not bad.
it sort of tastes like bacon.
It's bacon-ish.
Yeah,
I do like a cheese. Garofalo's
in the realm
cheeseburger
of
subs
bacon.
on a sub roll rather than the half loaf. That's actually the way to go. Because their sub rolls are wicked.
Wait, they have cheeseburger subs?
Yeah, at Garofalo's.
Whoa.
You didn't know that?
Are they wicked expensive? Mad expensive?
They're like $7
All right, I
for
know
a
what
foot
I'm
long.
I'm getting one then.
Or
What time do they close? Now, probably.
I think they stopped serving food at 8,
Shit, I gotta go tomorrow.
8 or 9.
I'm doing it tomorrow. Yeah.
That actually might be the move. We got subs from Garofalo's today at work because on Tuesdays it's buy 2 half loaves, get 1 free,
Yeah.
which is fucking retarded.
There's just no way though.
It's just retarded. Dude, you're literally kidding. 1.5 loaves of sub for like
those
$15.
who don't know, for those who
Each of
don't know,
those is
the
a
half
meal.
loaves are
They're like the
this.
size of a football. It's like a football size sub.
Yeah,
I'm not even exaggerating.
and
Like,
because they load it though, like they actually put.
how
a
big are their
reasonable
half
amount,
loaves? I mean, it's just half a loaf of Italian bread,
which is a lot though.
which is a lot. So you're getting 2.5 loaves of bread
yeah, dude.
with stuff in it for
gotta get that.
literally like $15. No, you could do is you could get the buy 2 half loaves, get 1 free, and then you could just get you can get a full loaf sub and then a free half loaf of bread.
You could, yeah. You could ask just for a sub, a plain sub.
Shit, man. And I'd be hungry if I didn't eat an entire box of Velveeta shells and cheese when I got home from work.
Is there anything better than like cold cuts though?
What do you mean? Like
I feel like just overall cold cuts are like flexible. You could do whatever. You could just eat them just cold cuts if you wanted to, dude.
you could.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Like I
you
eat
know what I
cold
like?
cuts every day.
My
Strips
favorite
of
my
ham.
favorite like really
Yeah.
cheap poor hors d'oeuvre was just like pinwheels. You just take like sliced cheese and then cold cuts and just roll it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Dip it in
That's what
some blue cheese.
when I was a kid, that's what we would do. Like we would just like have snacks instead of like eating lunch most of the time. I didn't fucking feel like I would just roll up a piece of turkey or some shit.
Do you eat lunch at work?
No, I usually come back here because I work like 28 steps that way.
Oh yeah, you do.
So I literally, if I go a half hour break, I just come back here and I just make food, and then I go
That's
back.
true. I did enjoy that when I lived across the street from the hospital. I would wake up an hour early and then like make 2 sandwiches and leave them in my fridge. And then when I would go to work, I'd take my break, come home, take a shit in my own toilet, and then eat those 2 sandwiches and then
Yes,
go back
because
to
like
work.
I just get so scared when I take
I
shits in
can't
public.
take it. It's hard for me to shit and not in
Do
my
you build a
toilet.
nest though?
for the shit?
Yeah,
No.
dude. Sometimes the places have the fucking ones that you can pull out.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the actual like paper nest things. They're in the shape of a toilet seat, and you just put it down on it. But I was just building it with
What are you
toilet
talking
paper.
about?
The nest. It's like
Whiny.
yeah, it's like a liner, so that your ass isn't touching the plain toilet seat.
What's the problem with that?
He's plain again, dude. Well, it's just kind of weird, you know. You don't want people's butt touching your butt. It's like touching
But
your
your butt doesn't touch the toilet seat. Your thighs do. Your ass is in the seat.
Yeah, I guess, but also your upper butt, your side butt does touch the.
I mean,
the
you
seat.
could just like at work, I just take like fucking like Clorox wipes and I wipe the seat off.
Right, like it's not gonna hurt anything. Really? But I feel like I don't know. Would I want to rub butts with a bunch of people? That's really how I think about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if there was a bunch of naked butts, like just random dudes or whatever.
It's all dudes.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's all dudes. You're in
yeah.
the men's room most of the time. But like, if you just went up and there's just a line of guys there, all with butts.
And you're just rubbing butts.
They all
you're gonna
have
be-
butts,
So
and
you're
you're
going to be
just like-
rubbing balls with a couple too.
Yeah, you just back up to them, and then you just.
That's got to be a weird feeling. Is touching someone else's balls with your balls. That's got to be
I know that's weird.
that.
That's the one thing, maybe that's the one thing that keeps me from being gay.
The one thing.
You know what I mean?
Not the
Just the ball.
discrimination.
It
No, I
just
mean,
seems unsettling.
Right, like I don't know, maybe like because there's a lot of things you could do, man. Like you could stretch the ball skin up over the other wiener, you know. Like there's a lot of like playing that you could do, probably.
You could stretch your ball skin out and have it be like a little
It's
a
like-
little bird bath for
Yeah,
their
it's like
loads.
like a flying squirrel
Yeah,
suit.
you could have it like have a little trench in your scrote,
bird
and then
bath
have
for
them
loads.
come in the little trench, and then you could just like I don't know, rub it all over your shaft or something. I don't know, something
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the thing. Like
Oh, yeah, that's where we draw the line of crazy.
something crazy, yeah.
What?
The,
Well,
the
look.
scrote trench.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
normal.
Yeah, like a
But you
bat.
start rubbing the shit on yourself. It's like, whoa.
Whoa. I think the scariest part is that they're both dudes, right? So like the imagination, I think, is gonna be what's scary because like the possibilities.
The
are-
engineering.
yeah, because you have a hole, right? So you can do stuff with that.
Oh, your urethra.
Well,
Like-
no, I mean the butthole. You got a
Oh.
butthole. So like you got all the goods and the bads, right? I mean, if you're into the shaft, even if you're not into the shaft, you can still be gay, I guess. You know what I mean? Maybe you just like buttholes. And you like dudes.
I feel like homosexuality is more complicated than that, but
I'm sure it is, right? But
I
I'm
don't-
talking like the details. You
I
know
mean,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
care about the idiosyncrasies of.
Right. Well, it's something I don't think about, like, you know, rubbing wieners too often. So like I feel like when I do,
I don't think I
gotta-
could suck a dick
you don't think you could suck a dick?
for free.
Right. No, it would have to be. I mean, there's definitely a price tag on it for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's not.
just a tag. There's literally a price tag,
Yeah.
a little string wrapped around it. One of those yard sale
It's like
stickers.
you at least have to subscribe to my premium Snapchat.
Yeah, and it's just me. It's just me spreading my ball sack open,
Dude, that's what.
putting different things in the trench.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm worried about. Is like guys like you. You know what I mean? Like with the ideas that just pop off the walls, and
Why?
because like I don't know if I'd be willing to try all of it.
I'm not willing to try most of the things I come up with. That's why they're so fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's being forced to do things you don't want to do sexually is really what gets me off. Oh. Can I hit your vape, dude?
No, I don't know.
I don't have a vape.
You didn't bring your 2 joules?
I have 3, and no, I'm all out of cartridges.
Oh my
No,
God.
you're not going to put it in the trench, are you?
I might. I promise I won't. Where's your other one?
He's gonna rub it right up against his gooch. Just he's gonna gooch rub it real quick.
You know what's really funny? You know how we were talking about how jerking off is maintenance last
Yeah.
episode
Which is
or 2
that's
episodes
correct.
ago.
It's
That
a valve release.
happened to me.
You maintained or you
I didn't
maintenance?
crank it. I didn't crank my hog for a while, and after like the 5th day,
There's buildup, dude.
dude, it was a lot of pressure in that fucking walnut muscle in your taint. Dude, I felt like my prostate was gonna burst.
dude. Yeah,
Like it did not feel good.
when it came out, did it hit the ceiling?
No, but it like flowed out like that ceiling tile in my ceiling that collapsed. It literally was just like a giant wad of cum and then like just some strings and rope.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first glob was like a cartoon loogie. Like,
Oh, the dehydrated ones are scary though.
what, when they're like off color?
No, well, they're sort of off color, sure, but they're also like goopy.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think like melted marshmallow, like
Yeah.
really stringy. No, I'm properly hydrated. My cum glistens in the sun like morning dew.
Right. Yeah. If I know I'm gonna shoot ropes, I'd just chug 17 water bottles.
Yeah, dude, take 10 to 12 Benadryl.
Yeah.
my god.
10 to 12 is a little aggressive.
I just found out that one of the nurses I work with that just started working in the ER with me is a mommy. He fucking loves your mom's house.
Oh shit.
I saw that he had a fucking background that was the FGT RTD license plate and then a picture of DJ Dadmouth with his arms folded. And I saw his phone screen, and then throughout the day I was just dropping.
Like
I was just
YMH
like
references.
keeping it high and tight there, man.
Dude, I want to
And
get
then-
that fucking Mystic Rick shirt.
What got him was at the end of the day when I said, I'm like, I'm going to head out, dude. I go, I'm out at 3. He goes, all right, man, have a good one. I'm like, you too, brother. Keep feathering it. And he goes, dude, where did you hear that? And
he
I go,
follow-
from my friend Conald.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
goes, what's up, Jeans? And I go, you're finally figuring this out? I've been calling you Jeans all day.
Yeah. Telling it, like, is he following Proto?
And I'm totally I totally wasn't. I literally saw that. I wanted to make the story sound cool, but I didn't find out till the end of the day. So that whole conversation was a lie.
Yeah, that's cool, though. I like that it was a lie.
Yeah. I like spicing things up for the show.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you have to fabricate things, right?
Yeah, otherwise nobody listens to me.
Right.
What do you think, Bill?
Well, sometimes you just gotta make some shit up.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like this one time I was out on my sailboat out in the Pacific. Storm was blowing in. There's about 4 or 5 killer whales just off the starboard side, which I'm pretty sure is definitely not pronounced starboard.
It's Star-Lord.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you have Chris Pontius on the front. Or what's his name? Chris Pratt?
Chris Kringle?
What's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy? Chris Pratt?
Batista?
Chris Chan.
Dude, if Chris Chan was in Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, we need you to turn the ship on now. I'm working on it. My name is not Star-Lord. It is Christian Weston Chandler. I love Chris Chan. She just got a few weeks ago, she got the shit beat out of her by a cop during a protest. 'Cause she was going around fucking spray painting her initials on monuments. CWC, Christine Weston Chandler.
Well, don't do that.
And then apparently, I don't know if she sprayed the spray paint at the cop or if she threw the can at a cop.
Well, don't do that either, right?
I wish they had
And then the cop gets blamed. Police
yeah.
brutality.
yeah, they beat up that trans
All
woman.
cops are bad.
I don't know. No Chris Chan story is funnier to me than when there's the story about how he went to GameStop and he maced an employee
Oh yeah.
because they had a stand-up thing with Sonic the Hedgehog, but his arms were tan instead of blue because that's how he looks now. And so he went into the GameStop with a blue Sharpie to color in the arms blue. And when the employee tried to stop her, she fucking maced him with.
Oh my god, that's so sketchy.
Dude, the fucking history of Chris Chan documentary on YouTube is absolutely mind blowing. It's tough to get through.
Dude, I saw that you can actually buy those cardboard cutouts in the MLB stands that are in the audience, in the crowd.
Oh shit.
So you can buy them and have yourself on one. And what I'm wondering is if you whether you rent them or you buy them. Because if you buy them, dude, please ship me that shit. Because then I'll just have. It's so weird because you just have a cardboard cutout of yourself at your house, which is a good conversation starter, I guess. But it's kind of weird. Like I feel like people would.
What do you think would be the most offensive cardboard cutout you can get? And I already thought of one while I was in the middle
Well,
of
I don't
asking
know
that
if it-
question, and I don't know if I want to say it.
Dude, we should get one of a bunch of dudes standing in a line with their butts out, and then another dude rubbing his butt on their butts. And then we'll be like, public restrooms is the caption.
I don't know. I was thinking of one, but it's Donald Trump kneeling on Colin Kaepernick's neck. There's and the scoreboard behind him says 8-46.
Well, yeah, that's. That's a good idea. We should do that.
I think it is.
I don't know. I
We
don't
should
think
cut
they'd
that
allow
part
that.
out.
I don't know if they'd allow that. I don't think it'll get through the filters.
Did you see what Sugar Sean O'Malley did to make a shit ton of money? Apparently, he made almost $100,000.
I heard he made a lot of money. That's it. Though.
He created Sugar Sean O'Malley jerseys, and he made 999 of them. Or no, he made 1,000. It went from 0 to 999, and
they're all different numbers, so you can buy.
but there was only one of each.
Yeah.
And so they were all auctioned off. But
What kind of jerseys?
I don't know. They were
Football
just
jerseys?
I think they were basketball or football jerseys. I don't know, but they apparently the jerseys that had 69 and then the one that had 420 sold for like thousands of dollars each. Straight cash, homie. Then he was talking about how he made more selling those jerseys than he ever made from Reebok.
What about 9/11? How much does that one go for?
846. 42, like 42 would be a good one. That's a good not Guardians of the Galaxy, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That would be a wicked good movie. Because what is it originally? The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy,
I think so.
right?
I have no fucking idea.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's just a guy in the background of all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies that just somehow ends up at all the battlefields somehow. He's like hiding in the wheel well of the fucking,
Yeah.
of the fucking spaceship.
Why?
It's sort of like that. Have you ever heard of? There's a comic book or a graphic novel, and it's about the so-called two most important guys in the Star Wars universe, and it's two guys that were like involved with every single major conflict, and they were the reason certain things happen. It's non-canon, but it's the fucking funniest shit in the world.
They're just like behind the scenes guys.
Like Forrest Gump.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like the Forrest Gump, the Forrest Gumps.
Well, Forrest Gump was based on a true story.
It was. Wasn't it? It
Yeah.
totally was.
I think we should do a Special Olympics party.
A what?
A Special Olympics party.
Special Olympics party.
Yeah, like when they show the Special Olympics.
Well, yeah, because
We come over and
they
we'll
can't
watch.
get COVID.
Dude,
Well,
let's
I
do
don't
it.
know about that, but I think it'd be fun to watch. Have you seen those fucking?
do?
There was a fly on the.
I thought you went to reach for a Fig Newton and missed, and then just sat back down.
I missed. If you missed, I mean, you gotta kind of give up. Like you can't really, because if you go back, it's like so bitch.
Oh,
Those fucking stylophones, dude.
Oh shit, yup. Dude, the dude on YouTube
Yeah, he's a
who does all
savage.
that is nuts.
I gotta get one. They're like $60, $70 or something. They're wicked cool though. Like you basically can. It's like all video game music. They're synthesized. They're like pocket synthesizers. So like you use a little stylus for it. But that dude, like, he covers like metal songs and shit with it, and does like the solos, and he'll do like the vocal melodies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. It gets a good chunk of views too. Oh yeah, he's all caught in there.
You can get views doing fucking anything on YouTube at this point.
He's gonna do it.
There's
What
a
is
dude
that?
who has like 1 million subscribers playing fucking Guitar Hero. Oh.
Freddie Mercury. There. Technical difficulty. Newsstand.
so there's a guy with 1 million followers playing Guitar Hero.
He's not. Well, I don't know how many followers he's got, but he does. He's not playing Guitar Hero.
I thought that's what Bill said.
It's like this little. It's like a synthesizer, but it's like this small little unit, and you use like a little stylus, and the keyboard itself is like metal, and you like touch the little keys with the stylus, and it plays the tones. And he basically like he covers like Metallica songs and shit with it, and like fucking
With just a stylus.
yeah, it's wicked sick. It's actually wicked cool. I spent like 20 minutes watching.
What's
it
it
today.
called?
A
cycle phone?
It's called a stylophone.
Stylophone?
Like a stylus, basically. I'm assuming that's what it's about. I'll see if I can pull one up. But they have a couple different ones. There's one that's a drum pad. So it's like a beatboxing type pad.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, well, I'll have to just pull it up then, I guess. I don't know what else to tell you, dude. If you're not going to get it, you're not going to get it. So that's like the high-end one.
It's only $70?
That's and that's the new, like, that's the, I don't know how new it is, but that's like the...
And is this a new concept?
No, it's not. It was
1967.
Yeah. But it's like, it sounds like games that are like 8-bit.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's very cool. But like, if you want to get the original one, it's you have to get them used because I don't think they make the original ones anymore. I looked it up earlier because I kind of want to get one. That's the original one on the left there. And then they also have the round ones like that are the drum ones.
Now, can you just go like this?
Yeah, you can like slide on it and everything. It's wicked
That's
cool.
wicked cool.
It reminds me of those automatons. You know those things? Wes used to have one. It's got like a little face on the bottom of it.
Oh,
Little
yeah,
mouth
okay, yeah.
that you squeeze and it opens, and then you touch the little,
Yeah.
like the fretboard type situation.
What are those used for? Are they actually used for music?
They're like random. They're like Japanese like toys, basically. But you can. I mean, they're just kind of things you fuck around with. I want to get one of those too, just to shred it. You know, sometimes you gotta shred toys.
Do you still have all of your Guitar Hero stuff or no?
Mhm.
You do?
Yeah, I actually went and got my 360 just to play Guitar Hero.
Nice.
It's the only reason it's here.
We've been playing Guitar Hero at or at Christie's a shit ton. We got World Tour, Metallica, Legends of Rock, which is the best one. Guitar Hero 3 is the best Guitar Hero. I don't...
The
there's
Metallica one's really good.
The Metallica one's good, but Guitar Hero 3 is the best.
Yeah.
You got Tom Morello, you got Slash, you got The Devil Went Down to Georgia, you got Through the Fire and the Flames,
You got the Grim Reaper, dude.
you have The Metal, you have Cult of Personality, bro. Come on now.
Cliffs of Dover.
Cliffs of Dover.
Is Hangar 18 on that one? Or is it 2? Is it
No,
on
it's
2?
2. John the Fisherman is on
2 had some decent songs.
2, I think. Jordan is on 2.
2 had Raining Blood.
Yep.
That's
three.
Freebird.
It had Lamb of God. It had Laid to Rest.
Yeah, Raining Blood is on 3.
Raining Blood's on 3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember that was like the only song I couldn't beat on hard.
Dun, 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 dun. Actually, Metallica is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I love that World Tour had Pull Me Under.
Yep.
That was cool. That was like the like one of the last songs of the game. There's a couple of them, like, oh my god, man. There's some songs.
World
that,
Tour
like,
had Pull Me Under?
yeah. There's some songs in those games where, like, it's fine. You're fine throughout the whole thing, like on Expert or whatever. And then at the solo, there's just parts that I just still have never been able to figure out.
Dude, fucking Cult of Personality is the worst for that.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest riff in the entire game, and the riff is like 80% of the song, and it's tier 7.
Oh, yeah.
Cult of Personality is a good one for me because I've played it so many times. And I can shred those solos because the solos aren't super bad. It's a lot of the arpeggio ones, I guess you could call them.
Yeah.
Like the weird sweet
Yeah.
sort of things.
Dude,
as
you
soon
know-
as you get those down, the tempo's not super bad.
I'm trying to
in that
figure out
song.
what song kicked my fucking ass.
One by Metallica has a section of the solo where it's like orange, blue. No, what's the highest one? Orange.
It
Yeah, I
goes
think it's
green, red,
orange,
yellow,
yellow,
orange, or
and
green,
then-
red, yellow, blue, orange.
Yeah, so it's the orange, then the yellow, then the blue, and it's
Oh yeah. That part fucking sucks.
and that part is the part where you fail, unless you have star power, and then you're
Yeah.
fine.
Dude, a Bob Seger song fucked my ass last week, and it was Turn the Page, because it's the live version, and he plays an acoustic guitar, so you can't really hear the notes while you're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
them. So the rhythm is so weird. It goes like
didn't like when they did
green.
live
It goes like
versions.
green, red, orange, and then like red, blue, green. It's like you're or it goes green, red, orange, orange, blue, green. So you're going like you're constantly stretching your hand the
Yeah.
whole song,
Yeah.
and it's just an endurance test.
We should do a challenge where like we have to play a Guitar Hero song on our native difficulty, and
Which is
as we hit the notes, we have to say the colors at the same time.
Oh my god. You're gonna start hitting some chords and just
Yeah.
Well, we're
Yeah,
just
no, you have to blend all the colors together, and then
Wes and I,
orange.
Royal Oak.
Wes Brown. Wes and I are just turning Pro Face Off into a drinking game where whoever wins or whoever loses just has to take a shot or take a drink. I think take a shot would be excessive because I'd be dead because Wes is so much better than I am. I'm pretty good, but Wes is like he's a solid level ahead of me.
Yeah,
I remember I was trying for hours last weekend to beat his high score on The Joker by the Steve Miller Band. It took me like 8 or 9 tries, and I beat his score by like $6,000. He immediately is like, okay, I'm going to beat that, and then immediately beats it by like 30,000.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the... But he's smarter about how to use star power than I am.
Yes. Well, also if you know the song, you have to know the song. So like you got to know the sections that have the most notes.
Yeah.
Then that's where you get the most out of star power. I don't even give a fuck about star power for the most part unless I'm about to die,
Yeah, same.
which you don't die, you just fail. But I feel like I'm gonna die if I fail. But like I know there's certain like Through the Fire and Flames. The only reason I finished it was because I did my life-saving star power in
Yeah.
certain sections.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's crazy that Guitar Hero 3 literally turned Dragon Force into a household name.
Yeah, and they're not that great. Every song, every single chorus is about being far away.
Wait, isn't there a video? There's a video like that, right? Where it has all the choruses together.
They're all the same fucking chorus. It's fucking hilarious.
I gotta say, Through the Fire and Flames is actually a terrific song. I will stand by
I
that.
agree. So is The Last Journey Home, which is another of their songs.
Operation Ground and Pound. It's a good song.
What was their deal? Like they speed up the recording. They don't actually play that fast.
Yeah, it was something like that. Also, I think like some of the guitar parts that sound really, really difficult are also like supplemented by like synth.
Maybe that's what it is.
And from what I've heard, like live, they're not very clean, which I would imagine is probably the case. I mean, they are playing some difficult things, that's for sure. But like I've seen bands play difficult things and like be able to do it clean.
Right.
Like, I mean, if you go watch Animals as Leaders, you go, oh, huh? Like they're playing this accurately.
Yeah.
I mean, like any of those, Necrophagist, Periphery, like any band that's like playing technical shit and they're playing it like accurately. Between the Buried and Me, there's a lot of sections where you're just like, how are they doing this and making it sound like the album? Because that to me is impressive. Like, I need to know that a band can do this. Like, I don't care how good your songwriting is or like how fast you're playing, as long as you can do it like in real time, like actually do it on stage, and not have a bunch of like studio shit that like was thrown in post to make the song sound better. Like, I always like bands that like can actually perform the entire song without adding a bunch of like background tracks, like your synthesizers and weird shit. Like, you know, like even Queen sort of did that too, though. Like, there was a couple songs that Queen had where they'd have samples, where they're playing sample. Like, Bohemian Rhapsody has a sample in it. Like, he doesn't sing like the weird chorus part with all the harmonies.
Yeah.
I think he probably sings some of it, but like it's mostly used as a break section. But that, like, I've always felt like you have to be able to play things live. That to me is like the like, it's sort of the benchmark of how good of a musician you are, you know.
That's what I find difficult with like watching rappers do live shows, because 90% of the time
It's not great, or it's auto-tuned.
Most
of it's auto-tuned anyway.
A lot of it is also like, I watched a Suicide Boys live show from a couple years ago, and like, they don't even sing for the entire show. They don't even rap their own lyrics. Like, they have the actual song plays in the background. So then when they're not singing and they're just like, like smoking a blunt or taking a drink or fucking with the fans, the song is still playing. And you can still hear them rapping even though they're not.
At a certain point, like, that's not really... It's a different show. Like, it's a show. It's not so much a concert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're doing it as an entertaining sort of situation.
Which works, but it's just like, I wouldn't pay money for that.
I mean, also, like, there's a level too. Like, if you're a really big band, you can just not sing a verse because the crowd is just going to do it for you. like if you're like doing Don't Stop Believin' or some shit, you're just like, fuck this chorus, they're going to sing it. Like, I saw that Metallica is doing they've recorded a live set and they're going to play it in drive-thrus or drive-ins. In drive-in theaters. And like, it is like $115 for a ticket.
Fuck that, dude.
It's like, if I'm paying
they're going to sell out.
Yeah, and it is.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I'm paying a ticket price of $115, I'm seeing Metallica.
Yeah.
I'm not watching a movie. Like, I'm not watching some fucking YouTube video.
Yeah.
On a fucking drive-in screen.
Fucking buffers. Or like the quality goes down. The quality goes down to like 480p.
Yeah, they're like 8 minutes in at like the best part of their best song, and then you just see the spinning like circle.
What is Metallica's best song?
Yes, I think it's Master of Puppets. Just because it's a long song, it's like an anthem-y song, and it's fucking, that album is fucking amazing. Fade to Black is a great song. Like, a lot of the stuff from Ride the Lightning is like some of my favorite stuff personally. But like, when it comes to Metallica, everyone has a wicked different opinion on what stuff is good. Someone's gonna go like Black Album's the best one, or like fucking Load or some random shit.
A lot of people I know, when I think of Metallica, I think of the Black Album, because that was the first album of theirs I listened to. But there's
a lot of great songs on that.
I really like Kill 'Em All.
Yeah. Some of their later stuff isn't bad either, though.
Death Magnetic I really enjoyed, honestly.
Some of it's kind of cool.
But I think the song everyone thinks of with Metallica is like Enter Sandman.
That's the most overplayed
I think
one.
that's their most popular. I don't think it's their best, though. Master of Puppets, yeah.
Yeah, Enter Sandman's like, just, to me,
Fuel.
I've just heard it too many times.
Or no, dude, Sad But True. Sad But True is wicked good.
Yeah.
The Unforgiven, Nothing Else Matters. Seek and Destroy. I think that's my favorite Metallica song. What about you, Bill?
Yeah, it's either Seek and Destroy or Master of Puppets, I think.
I love Master of Puppets because it's just hard, and then it's super thrashy, and then there's like a melodic like section all the way through. The solo's wicked cool, and then there's like I don't know, and then it goes hard again. One is a wicked good song because that's the same effect where there's melodic sections and then really hard thrashy parts. But like thrash metal is just like, it's so fucking energetic and like fast, and it's just like there's something to that.
Yeah.
There's not enough bands that do it well either. Like even dude, Sum 41 even had songs that were like thrash metal, like straight up thrash.
Which one's Sum 41?
Sum 41 they did Into
Fat
Deep
Lip?
and Fat Lip, yeah. Yeah, they were like a punk band. They were like a punk they were around that Blink-182 era.
Do punk bands just have like word number? Blink-182, Sum 41.
Yes. That's the formula. I think you're supposed to I think you get kicked out of the like
Those are the
frat.
two I can think of, so I guess it's not.
Well, they're the only ones. Right? Are there any other punk?
I never really listened to punk music. I just wasn't.
There's like
it,
Goldfinger.
It didn't
and like,
suit my fancy. I like the Tony Hawk soundtrack,
It's good
but
in-
I would never
yeah, it's
listen
good
to like
for when
full.
you're skateboarding.
I would never listen to like full albums of those bands. I would just listen to the Tony Hawk soundtrack.
Chuck is one of the best albums. Like, and it's, I want to call it a punk album, but I also want to call it a metal album because it feels like a metal album.
The front bottoms are okay.
Who the fuck's the front bottoms?
You are my peach, you are my plum, you are the earth, you are my sun, all of your fingers, all of your toes, the
Oh, I actually felt a bit of a punk vibe from that right there. The way
all
you
of
said
your fingers, all of your toes, the soft spot on your head, the cocaine in your nose. I want to be all the things that you talk about, or something. I don't know what the fuck he says. Something dumb.
Yeah, it's good lyrics.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite as punk as singing
Godsmack?
about plums.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Plums
I
are
do
about as
like.
punk
I
as
think
it gets.
Godsmack's a pretty good band.
Well,
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
it's definitely not
Dun, dun.
Godsmack. But
Yeah. Sad but true. That's Godsmack. Isn't it? Sad but true.
Yeah, I think that is.
Or is that
Godsmack.
Soundgarden?
No, that's Nirvana, isn't it?
Creed's a good one.
Creed is
Oh, that's a classic. dude.
open. And then the sun.
but that goes back to Jarl Rock though. That's on
what were we
Jarl
talking
Rock.
about? Punk rock?
Yeah, Creed is not punk. They could be. They could pull it off, but
Is there a punk Christian band?
Christian punk.
Christian
Sure there
punk?
is.
Yeah, there has to be.
There's a lot of Christian like heavy metal and hardcore and stuff, so there's got to be punk.
Yeah.
It seems like there's more
just
Christian
like-
hardcore though than Christian metal.
The song's just called like Jesus. That's just the name of the song.
It's called The
just-
Lord.
It's just called Jesus.
Yeah.
The band could just be a Bible verse. It could just be like Genesis 11. It's, we're going
could,
back to
yeah.
like word number.
I guarantee.
Genesis 69.
I
It'll be the
guarantee there's a
fucking
band.
Christian punk band.
There has to be a band that's used Bible.
And it's just
phrase,
like they just
Bible
use
lyrics.
the same sound structure from other bands. It's just like
They use the same songs.
it's
from
just
other
like,
bands.
you are my Lord, you are my God, you are my Savior, you are the one, all of your fingers, all of your toes. And then it gets to a breakdown, and it's just like, dun, 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 and then Godsmack comes through.
yeah, Godsmack.
And then that's the real pay-per-view. That's what everyone's spending money on.
So what you're telling me is you want to start a band that's basically Christian A Day to Remember. Let's do it.
August Burns Red, I guess.
yeah,
Aren't they Christian?
I believe so.
I find that such
That
a
sounds
weird
right.
concept is like Christian
Are they like
death metal.
Are they metalcore or what are they?
I don't know what they are. I don't listen
Couldn't
to
tell you.
bad music.
Same.
Right. Yeah, I really don't know.
Yeah. I pretty much only listen to Pink Floyd
Yeah.
and Sum 41.
I basically only listen to experimental rap where they just scream.
Like Death Grips.
Well, there's nothing wrong with. So the lyrics are deep, though.
Death Grips?
Yeah, if you're, just yelling.
That's an actual quote from the song.
What's
Is it?
the guy's name from Death Grips?
MC Ride.
MC Ride?
That's fucking sick.
That's fucking dumb.
His first name is MC.
I think his first name is Mac. Macintosh Ride.
Macintosh Clinton Ride.
It's EMSEE.
Oh, I see. Well, wouldn't it be EMCEE?
No, it's S. It's MC, dude.
MC.
Oh, you know what that makes me want to watch? I want to watch Aqua Teen and just watch all the episodes with MCP pants.
Yeah. I like candy.
Bubblegum and taffy.
That's fucking,
Little brittle.
Yeah, little.
Well, let me get a look at you. What's the other one? He was the cow. What the fuck was
a
his
spider?
What was his name? Well, MCP Pants was the spider.
Mm-hmm.
And then which one was the cow?
Oh, well, aren't they I thought they were the same guy. And
They are all the
tried to,
same guy. It's all the same dude.
They tried to
The devil brings him back to life.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That show's fucking amazing.
Do you remember Brill? Bill.
Brill. Lil Brill.
Vaguely. I have to go back and watch Aqua Teen. I haven't seen that shit in years.
It still holds
Hasn't been
up.
on in
We
years.
watched it the other day. It was pretty great. Did SummerSlam already happen?
No, that was August 27th or 8th.
Oh, how's the
29?
WWE been? You guys are keeping up with it?
No idea.
No, I am not.
Really?
I barely follow wrestling at all right now.
Yeah. I have not paid any attention to it. So let's bring back Same Circle Wrestling then. Think it's the time
Same.
to come back.
Give me an excuse to watch AEW.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not interested in I think part of it also is I don't know any of these guys and girls that are coming from NXT, and they're pushing these people as main event guys, and I don't care enough, I guess, to invest myself in the storylines, because I know that the storylines are just going to be disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is...
They don't seem to have characters that are that stand out anymore.
Yeah.
They're all sort of at the same level of entertainment, and it's not back in the day you had guys that were on a higher level.
Yeah.
And it was because creative was better too, though. Because if you have Triple H and Austin and fucking Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, if you have all those guys, the charisma alone is carrying your brand.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. That literally is the entertainment. You don't even have to have a good match. You could just have a good match promo or something, or
Yeah.
post match fucking exchange, and set something up for next week. Even if nothing really happens, The Rock, it's everything he says turns into a fucking catchphrase because he was charismatic.
Yeah. And they don't have anyone who really can do that anymore.
There's just no one that really grabs the crowd like that. There's also no crowd to grab.
Yeah.
But you wonder how much creative actually reads Squared Circle or any sort of message board that fans post on, because it seems like fans have good ideas.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that's
if
the
you
thing, is
read,
half the time this shit books itself and they can't even fucking get there.
Right. There's clear directions. I think the thing is they go, okay, this is the clear direction. How do we throw a fucking wrench in that tire
Yeah.
and try to throw the fans off as much as possible? And that's not the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best way to do it is to do what they expect you to do,
Yeah.
because that's what they want. That's how Daniel Bryan got over. They basically ignored it for so long that the fans were just we're not doing this anymore. You gotta push this guy.
Yeah.
Make him the guy. And then eventually they're just oh, okay, I guess.
They haven't really done that again since, have
No.
they? Drew McIntyre, was he a big name?
McIntyre's big now.
I feel like he came out of nowhere. I had never heard of him.
He's
before.
main event guy right now, and
Yeah.
he's talented. But again, it's like I don't think he has charisma to the point where like he's gonna carry a show.
Yeah, that's the thing with all these new guys. Like, they're fun to watch.
Mhm.
It's just they can't do anything else to make you care about it for
And,
whatever
and,
reason.
and you wonder how much of it is like they can't do that, or if they're not allowed to do it.
True.
Because like I feel like AJ Styles can do that.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is great in every aspect. I just feel like he doesn't get the chance to like do what he wants to with a character.
Is Shinsuke Nakamura still in the WWE?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a really good in-ring performer. There's only so much you can do with the guy that can't speak English.
And that's the thing is they
He can't speak English at
in
all.
WWE
I don't think so.
he hasn't even been
That's funny.
doing half of what he can do in ring. He's just
Right.
fucking slumming it for the paycheck, basically.
And even that, like they're even limited in the ring
Yeah.
for safety purposes.
Yeah, like
So-
fucking Nakamura back in Japan, him and fucking Okada or Kota Ibushi or so just dropping each other on their fucking heads.
Mhm.
You're not gonna get that anywhere in America.
No, like even with AEW, like they're safe enough.
Yeah.
They do let you do more shit. I mean, I knew like Lucha Underground was a little more lax with their stuff
Yeah.
because they wanted it to be more like Lucha Libre, like Mexican wrestling,
Yeah.
and it went over well. I thought.
Yeah.
I just don't think they got the eyes they wanted to on the El Rey network.
Yeah.
If they had a deal with like USA or something, it probably would have helped them.
Dude, that would have been so fucking good.
Because what is AEW on?
TNT.
Is it TNT?
Yeah.
TNT used to have WCW,
Yeah.
Monday Night Nitro, and they might have had Thunder too. I don't remember.
TNT also has the best sports show of all time, and it's Inside the NBA
Yeah.
with Shaq and
Right.
Kenny the Jet and Charles
Well,
Barkley and Ernie
I think
Johnson.
if you have those, oh my god, that's just. I think their chemistry is fucking just unbelievable. Because Shaq is just fucking
what the
Shaq.
dude? Charles Barkley fucking got interviewed today, and apparently Shaq like posted a video of him online swimming with sharks, and Charles Barkley got interviewed after. And he goes, "I don't know. I think it'd be really fucking funny if Shaq got eaten by a shark," like straight up, and then goes into detail about how hard he would laugh at it, like at the situation.
Yeah, it was Shaq.
He's
Week.
like, he's always talking shit and acting like he's better than everybody. He's like, I'd laugh pretty hard if he got eaten by a great white shark. Like saying this on TV. Like, I don't know,
think he
man.
would.
But nothing will make me laugh harder than either the when he picks on the San Antonio women, or when LAPD had to make sure that the Clippers and the Rockets didn't fight each other after they traded Chris Paul to Houston or whatever, or Chris Paul signed in Houston, and he was starting beef with the Clippers players, and they had to call the cops because they were scared that Chris Paul broke into the locker room and brought a bunch of Rockets players with him. That's what happened, to try and start some shit, and the cops had to separate them, and they were all dying laughing about how fucking stupid that is, because back in the 90s, they just swang and bang.
Yeah. I saw a post on
A police presence.
It was on r/baseball, and it was titled I think it was Twins announcer rips the city of Philadelphia or something it was called. So you click on it and it's like
It's
him.
just Bill Burr's Philly rant over some baseball clips.
That would have been awesome.
It's this commentator going off about like he wasn't even going that hard. He was just like questioning why like a river was called a river or some shit. And then after a while he's like, I'm sure on the internet they're gonna put Twins announcer rips city of Philadelphia. and so someone just did that.
That's awesome. Who were the ones that
that's kinda-
rickrolled everybody? That was the Padres, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking great,
Yeah,
too.
that was sweet.
Dude, you ever see the video of Doug Collins catching a fucking Birdman reference?
No.
Oh, dude, yo, pull up YouTube real quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to put this back.
You're gonna put it back? Don't knock the.
Just lower the shoulder
Careful with
and
that.
truck
Careful with
stick.
that. What do you type in here?
Doug Collins.
Yup. Oh God. At least put that in a cup if you're gonna do some of it. That right there is that other bottle there is mead.
What?
Yeah. It's blueberry pomegranate mango mead.
God damn.
No, the other bottle next to it. No, you're not allowed. Why? Because I said. Okay, wait. So what? Doug Collins, what?
Doug Collins, what happened to that boy?
That sounds good. Can't hear it at all.
Coach was in DC when that came out.
Dude, it's like funny because those roundtable shows, like you wonder,
I like that.
like they're allowed to say certain things, but like you wonder how often they go off.
Dude,
the-
nothing. Actually, I changed my vote. Nothing was funnier than the day after the Jussie Smollett thing happened. Inside the NBA had their show, and somebody beat. It was like because that was last year. Somebody beat, the Warriors. It was like the Magic beat the Warriors by like 30 points or something when they still had KD. And they were like, what do you think is more unlikely than that? Or what thing happening is more unlikely than the Magic beating the Warriors by 30 points? And Charles Barkley goes, 2 black guys beating up another black guy in Chicago. And everybody dies laughing.
And this is on like
And then
network television.
yeah, and then Shaq goes, what were they wearing, Chuck? He goes, they were wearing MAGA hats. He goes, 2 black guys in Chicago wearing MAGA hats, walking around with bleach. And he just roasts the entire thing. And Ernie Johnson is trying to like shut it down so hard. It was pull that one up. Actually, we'll
These
do
are
it
just
later.
the
We'll do it
weirdest
later.
fucking things ever, are they not?
Fig Newtons?
Yeah, they're just so weird. There's nothing like these.
Yeah, it's like a bread, but it's also a cookie.
Yeah, what is in the middle though? What actually is that?
It's apple.
No, it's
That's
fig.
apple?
Isn't it fig?
No, these are apple.
I thought it was
butters.
Newton.
Oh, I thought they were. I like the strawberry ones. I like the strawberry Fig Newtons. Those
What
are my
exactly is fig?
favorite. What? It's a fruit.
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never had a fig though. I've
What?
never
No,
eaten
you don't eat
I think
figs.
they're like
No one's-
dates.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many like obscure fruits too though. Like ones that people don't just buy and like bite into. Because I mean, your apple's your basic one, you know. Your pears once in a while. Maybe
I don't eat pears.
you never
I
eaten
like
a pear?
canned pears. I'll fucking oh my god! I'll douse a can of pears.
Pineapples are kind of the best thing ever.
Oh yeah. But you know what I was reading is that it's actually not good to eat a bunch of raw pineapple because it'll fucking tear your mouth up.
Dude,
Apparently,
it's so
Yeah.
acidic. So acidic.
It actually has like a chemical in it or some shit that fucking digests you, like your
It
flesh.
digests you.
Yeah, it
That's
digests
sketchy, dude.
flesh. Like pineapple juice is good for fucking marinades and shit because of it.
Dude, that means if you eat enough pineapple, it starts to eat you.
Yep.
That's fucking so metal. Dude, we gotta start a band called Pineapple.
Yes.
It's cute, right?
Let's do it.
I don't know. There's a few fruits that I haven't. I was just talking to. There's somebody I work with that's never had pomegranate before.
Oh shit.
I've had pomegranate flavorings and
You've never had
flavors,
pomegranate fruit?
and I don't think I've had like a pomegranate.
I like the fruit, but it's a pain. Pomegranate juice is the way to. That's the way to go.
I agree. I also think the best thing to do is to just buy the pre-made pomegranate. It's it's more expensive, but it's literally no work at all. They're such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So anyway, the battery daddy, dude. I just don't get the point of it, you know?
Sometimes you just gotta have all your batteries on you.
It's just weird because, like, it seems to me that it would be more work to take every time you buy batteries to like take them out and refill the fucking battery daddy.
Right. I'm still mad about my landlord getting pissed about how messy my coffee table was.
Is that what he was mad about?
I don't know. He was like, you got to get a lot better at keeping house, which I never heard before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's housekeeping, right?
Yeah. But it's like, don't say it like that. He did give me a pretty good line, though, like a pretty good quote, because he saw the fucking leak in my ceiling. He goes, you know what, Jake? I don't know whether I should. I don't know whether I'm gonna shit or go blind, or I don't know whether I should.
Shit or go blind.
I don't know if I should shit or go blind, and that doesn't make any
so
sense.
let's break that down.
Dude, I died when he said that. I died. I laughed so fucking hard.
I don't understand that at all.
I don't know if I should shit or go blind.
Shit or go blind.
He just looks at you like, what? I'm being serious.
I can't imagine any logic to that statement. So, so go blind. Why would you just go blind? I don't understand that in the first place.
Just, you don't want to shit?
But I feel like shitting is better than going blind, right? You could just shit.
It depends on the situation, really.
I
Right,
don't
like if
I
you're in
don't
a
know
public
what it is
restroom.
either. I'm trying to think of it, and I think it literally just made me stoned. Like the idea of that, I feel like I'm high right now.
Have you ever eaten so much food that you feel buzzed?
Little, not so much buzzed as just fucking
Dopamine.
Yeah, I think I've
like
done it.
that like zoning out, like ready to pass out state.
Yeah, like a weird, like euphoric.
Like a catatonic state.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're not just tired,
Like a
it's just,
fugue
you're just
state?
out of it.
Yeah, you're basically high on fucking calzones. You know what I mean? Like,
That does that has happened to me before.
yeah, I've definitely gotten high on calzones. It's hard
It's
not
also
to.
probably because the fucking delivery person was selling cocaine.
Right, and they probably like, you know,
Dude, this shit
Spill the
is so
bag.
spicy.
why is it spicy?
Well, what flavor is wintergreen? I was like, do you have spearmint? They're like, we have spearmint and wintergreen. I'm like, I'll get wintergreen.
Wintergreen, yeah, that's weird.
Is it like a spearmint / peppermint?
It might be. I don't know if you get
Well, wintergreen is
yeah,
wintergreen.
because it's double mint, but that's a Wrigley thing specifically, I believe.
Yeah, I wonder if wintergreen is like a plant or a tree or something.
I don't know. Wintergreen is also the best fucking chew tobacco flavor. So
It's a place.
Sunny.
Is wintergreen a mint is one of the fucking questions. What is wintergreen? It's a group of aromatic plants. The term wintergreen once commonly referred to plants that remain green throughout the winter. The term evergreen is now more commonly used for this characteristic. So it's literally just green trees that are always green. Well, yeah, they're definitely, it's weird, like Christmas trees do that. I mean, they're fucking green all the time. They don't drop their leaves. It's just a weird I wonder what does that.
I thought pine trees lost their needles.
They shed needles for sure. They
In the
don't
winter.
ever really completely lose them, do they? Maybe if they
I think
die,
pine trees are my favorite trees, man.
I don't know enough about trees, you know.
I know quite a bit. I like pine trees.
Well,
I learned a little bit about trees. I did fucking do firewood runs up north every year, and you learn a little bit.
Dude, that's some lumberjack
I
shit.
fucking love everything that comes out of your mouth. Bill.
You learn a little bit. Dude, that's some serious lumber. Did you wear plaid when you were doing that? Because you have to, right? You have to wear plaid.
Earth tones?
Oh yeah, natural.
Yeah.
You have like an axe
I'm a
over
little
your
getting
shoulder.
bold here with the blue even.
You are.
Right.
Looks good.
Is blue an earth tone?
Blue is an earth tone, I guess.
I think blue is the earthiest tone because the earth is
Most of the
mostly
earth
blue.
is- yeah. Well, it's weird because so water is
Is
blue,
clear.
or is the sky blue? I don't remember which way it goes.
No, don't make me
I
think.
feel like the sky is blue because water is reflecting.
But then why is water clear?
I do enjoy water.
Shit, I think you stumped me there. But you look at the sky, right? It's not clear.
Dude, who the fuck drinks ice cold water?
I do.
Who doesn't drink ice cold water? What are you talking about?
I definitely had a bottle of water somewhere.
I
It
don't.
might still be in the van.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Say goodbye to that
They have
one.
water on tap here. It's free.
It's on tap, yeah, that's
Damn, that's a pretty good deal.
dude, yeah. I signed the lease right away. They were like, there's free water.
I like that little filter thing you have on the sink.
Yeah. Those are sweet. They have Brita ones. They make them. Pure makes them. You just attach them to the faucet.
Okay. Oh, Brita.
Yeah,
I thought you said brittle ones, so they should
Little
make
brittle.
them more durable.
they should if they were that. If
We
they
need
were
a
that
Brita,
brittle.
Daddy. We need a carrying case for all of our Brita filters.
Yeah, Brita Daddy. Dude, we should just make daddies for everything.
You make it daddy, so you can just throw
You
all
put
your
all your
dads in the
daddies in-
case and carry them with you.
Yeah.
Ceiling Daddy. I need one of those.
Yup. Chip daddies. Drink daddies.
Your upstairs neighbor opened up the water, daddy.
I'm still like kind of in shock about that whole thing, dude. It
Dude,
was
I like
fucking
the-
scary. It was wicked. Might have been the scariest thing.
Well, I wonder how much of it has to do with the fact that they're tile ceilings. Like, they're basically like the tiles that you had in, like, the cafeteria in high school.
The whole building had those ceilings, I think.
Yeah, that's why it's weird. Those always freak me out. Because they can just come down pretty easy.
Yeah.
You just push them up a little bit, and then they accidentally fall every single time.
Yeah.
But what's cool is you can climb up in them if you're light enough. You know what I mean? Hang out in the ceiling.
Dude, that noise was gonna haunt me for a couple weeks.
What did it sound? Did it sound like a explosion or a bang or a pop or?
It was just a loud. It was a loud break, like the tile broke, and that was a loud smashing sound. Mm-hmm. And then just water splashing everywhere. Like, you know when you get on like when you get on one of those luge rides or whatever, luge rides in a water park, and the log rides, and you hit, and then the sound the water makes when it hits everywhere, like a splash. That's all I could hear. Dick in hand.
You didn't finish then, right?
No.
Okay. So you're gonna have to at some point. 'Cause, I mean,
Yeah.
it's built up. I mean, it's halfway up the shaft now.
Can I have a little bit of black velvet?
No.
All right. I'll ask again later.
Try again later. You shake that eight fucking
Yeah.
8 ball.
Shake the 8 ball.
You're asking the 8 ball if you can have liquor. Can I please satisfy my habit? Ask again later.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to those things, man? No one uses magic 8 balls anymore. They weren't even magic, dude. I figured out how they worked. They got a little triangle thing in them.
No, they were magic. You drink the fluid out of them and see the future. My buddy did it, and he told me he was going to die, and he did.
Really?
I like that. Can you die from drinking that?
Probably.
I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. It's probably.
What if that's real water? Like, what if that's what water is? Like, what if water is actually
It's
that
like
color?
super-
It's
yeah.
a super dark purple.
Yeah,
This
water's
is
like
why
super
the sky is
processed.
blue.
Yeah.
No, the sun takes all of the light out of it, or all the purple out of it.
Maybe it does. I don't know. Yeah, maybe Magic 8 Balls are like the leftover real water. That's why they don't make them anymore. Because there's no leftover real water left.
It's
See what
because
I'm
there's a
saying?
water shortage.
Right.
We run out of fresh water. You have to stop filling up the Magic 8 Balls with it.
But then you don't have Magic 8 Balls. So it's like a pro and con situation. Like you got to weigh your options.
And I'm pretty sure you can just take, like, whatever the fluid they keep the fucking scissors in at the barber shop, just use that. It's the exact same shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the barber fluid. Barber juice. That's what they call it.
Well,
I think that's what they call it.
I don't know. I got yelled at work today because we have this this viricide, bactericide, fungicide spray that's like a super strong disinfectant. But apparently you're not supposed to use that on you're not supposed to use that on equipment. We're supposed to use like not oxidizing, but the non-oxidizing wipes to sanitize stuff. But I've been using that spray, and apparently it can ruin some of the equipment because it like oxidizes the metal.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
So, yeah, apparently we didn't know we weren't supposed to do that until yesterday or last week, and we've been doing it since COVID started. And apparently the hospital has spent alone on just when you go to the hospital and they put you on the heart monitor, they have the little sticky things on you, the wires. Apparently they had to buy $5,000 worth of those wires because they kept getting ruined and we couldn't figure out why until we realized that the spray that we were using was like oxidizing the metal and causing it to fucking malfunction.
Holy shit,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. Well, probably should cut that out then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to ruin equipment that, like, saves people's lives and stuff.
I guess not.
It could be important.
I mean, some people are just pieces of shit, though. You know? Like, should they have their lives saved? You know what I mean?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say a word.
Some people are just piles of shit. You know? It's like those people that don't put down the nest when they take a shit in the public restrooms.
I think putting away your shopping cart is the ultimate litmus test on whether or not you're a good person. I read that online.
It sucks for us because, like, where I work, we don't have cart corrals in the parking lot. We just have to go get them, basically. If we just see carts floating around, most people just shove them back to, like, the door. We really should get them, but
Just chest pass it.
they
I don't know.
bounce
I
past
like
them.
Aldi's idea with the quarter.
Yeah.
What's the quarter?
You got to put a quarter in the shopping cart in order to unlock the wheels.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't. If you're going to Aldi though, I don't know.
You
already
probably
gotta
don't
bring
have
your
a
own-
quarter on you.
Well, yeah, that's probably true. Yeah.
Nah, Aldi's sick.
Some of their stuff is actually really good
Well, I think didn't they
for their prices.
recently,
Dude,
like a year or two ago, they went exclusively organic with all their stuff,
I don't know.
Might have.
or with quite a bit of their stuff.
It
They
might
went
be. It
exclusively
might be like
organic.
their brand, like their products.
Their,
I know that
their products are wicked good though, dude.
yeah, and all their stuff's wicked cheap. So
They have homemade calzones
Dude,
that you can just pop in the microwave, hit
you serious?
calzone, and then boom, you
you got
got
the
a
calzone button, the calzone setting. I need to get those then.
I don't know, what is it with calzones that make them a perfect drunk food? Like, why is a calzone better than a pizza when you're hammered?
There's more bread.
I think it's the same amount of bread as a pizza. It's just folded over itself.
I don't know. It's got that greater degree of structural integrity.
Right.
So you can one-hand it, and it's not going to just fold all over itself or anything.
But you guys fold your pizza slices when you eat pizza, right?
No.
It depends.
No, I eat my pizza from the back.
If it's that's tough.
Crust first? You're fucked up. I like it.
Dude,
If
that
it's-
way you make sure you get a little bit of toppings and sauce with each bite of crust. It's the superior method.
You know, I'm actually
Well,
sometimes
what I
I'm,
usually do is I eat until I get to close to the crust, and then I turn it sideways and then go that way.
Yeah, but
So
then,
you're still getting toppings.
then you're just guessing. You're pretty much gambling. You're hoping I get this right, or else I'm just going to have crust bites.
You just gotta focus.
I don't respect people that don't eat the crust.
Yeah, that's...
That's a strange, yeah. Well, sometimes I don't when it's wicked dry, like New York style
yeah.
crust. If it's like sometimes Bridge Street has really dry crust
Oh, yeah, like when you have to take a bite and then
and twist it, yeah, and like pull it off and basically lose half of your teeth.
Yeah.
I think pizza
New York
has
style
the best
pizza though is
crust.
yes, yeah, probably. But like any New York style like big pizza is awful that for sure.
Like a Brooklyn style.
Yeah, you can't like
That
fold
is a
fucking
superior-
deep
I-
dish
does-
pizza though.
Does Pizza Villa do thin crust? Somebody
I doubt it.
told me that
Domino's does Brooklyn style, and no one ever buys it.
it's pretty good though.
Is it?
Well, it's expensive as shit, dude.
Yeah,
it's like
it's like-
$15. And it's like if I'm gonna get a Brooklyn style pizza, I might as well shell out the extra cash and get like Gino and Joe's or like Cam's.
You pay like $2 or $3 more because it's like $18 at like GJP or something.
Yeah. But I'll get the Domino's Brooklyn style crust when they have the fucking half off, 50% off menu price pizzas.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. Dude, we should just do a show all about deals, dude. Like we'll give people coupons and shit.
You
I
get
feel like that's-
sponsors and shit.
Yeah, that's like an untapped market, dude. We just review. What if we review deals?
Like by
reviews.
unit price?
No, I mean like just how good of a fucking steal it is, you know?
Dude, you gotta get the
Value.
fucking lav mics and just do the show from fucking various places.
Yes.
Like lapel mics?
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting those actually, just in case we ever needed to shoot it at like some random place. Like at Wes's. I was considering it back in when Wes was still out here.
Hell, then you can do fucking like segments and shit too.
Yeah, it would be like
I remember we were talking before the plague hit. We were talking about doing a fucking Harborfest esque thing, where we go around Harborfest and do a live show and interview people that we run
wicked
into.
drunk
Wicked
dudes.
drunk people.
Yeah, that's a wicked good idea. All we would need is make maybe 3 lapel mics, maybe 2. They're not expensive.
No,
They're not great quality. Some of them like are actually wicked good quality nowadays, though. Like you can get super high end lapel mics now that like you can't see and they sound like studio quality, like microphones. Like I see like a lot of YouTube channels, like big YouTube channels. They'll do it just because there's no visible microphone in the shot.
Oh, dude, you know what I want to do? You know those fucking the dermal anchor piercings? I want to get one of those just so I have somewhere to clip the mic to when I'm
You
shirtless.
should, yeah. That's a really good idea.
that's actually a good idea. That's a wicked good idea. Or like just get your nipples pierced.
Oh no, that's inviting too much other bullshit.
Huh?
I'm not trying to have pierced nipples because then people want to.
Rip them.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know how many people want to rip them. I feel like it scares me.
Getting it caught on something.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because I know people that have had that happen, and then it just rips your nipple off. You want your nipple, kinda. right? I mean, you were trying to dress it up a little bit, so obviously you care about your nipple.
When did nipple piercings become such a big thing in women?
I don't know. It kind of.
Gotta
I
be
don't like it.
relatively recent.
I was talking to my friends about this recently the other day, and I was talking about how more often than not, girls that I see topless have their nipples pierced.
Yeah.
Not even topless. There's girls that I'll see like the free the nipple thing. They'll wear like
Maybe it's
they'll
because
wear like wicked tight shirts with no bra and then show their nipple piercings off through their shirt.
Maybe it's because they have nipple piercings is why they're showing their tits, though, right? To show it off.
Yeah,
Because like
dude,
the only people that are gonna see your nipple piercing are like people that you're fucking.
I straight up remember like last summer going to the bar, and it was like the first or second weekend of college last year, and I'm at the Sting, and this, I think I talked about it when it happened. This girl shows up to the Sting in a crop top that was literally see-through. And she walks in. I'm sitting outside. I'm probably with Jesse and Jared and like 3 or 4 other people that have been on the show. And I remember I was taking a drag off a cigarette, took a sip of my drink, and I saw this girl walking up to the bouncer to like get her ID checked, and just wicked out loud, I was like, God damn, man, hashtag free the nipple. She looked at me mortified and then scurried into the bar. It was like, wait a minute, hang on, you're not even wearing.
Yeah, like
You're
that
literally
you look
wearing
like that.
something
You
see-through.
have mirrors.
Maybe my comment was a little insensitive or a little misogynistic, but come on, you're wearing a see-through shirt with your nipple piercings, full
Yeah.
nip. She looked good. Maybe I should have just said that. It was like, oh, you look good.
You look good.
Yeah, you look good, honey.
You're like licking your lips and shit.
You want some of my cigarette?
Yeah, you're like puffing up the dick a little bit. You're
Yeah, start batting it around. Where's the free the dick movement?
They just don't have one yet. You know.
You know, people say that men don't suffer from discrimination, you know, but try having an erection in basketball shorts in public.
Yeah,
You'll
just
get arrested.
want it to be sticking
You'll get
out.
arrested.
It is tough. You want it to stick out. You want it to hang out a little.
Yeah, there's a reason my basketball shorts are pretty much pajamas.
What if you were like allowed to show your balls though, but not your shaft?
That would be so dangerous.
Yeah, would you like?
Because it's like you can show tits, right? But you can't show the nipple.
It would be like having to wear a bra. You just have to like tie yourself down.
Yeah, you know what I would do is I would get piercings to always have my fucking scrot trench showing off.
Dude, yeah, you could pierce the sack to like the
Your
side of
thighs.
your legs.
So, like,
And it's just a squirrel flying squirrel suit every time.
yeah, and then people would shine lights through it and see your veins and stuff.
Oh, dude, that's the
Yeah.
coolest.
You ever do that?
Yeah, I would
You
do
ever
it every
spread
day.
your sack and shine a flashlight in there?
I don't think I've actually done it, but like I pretty much can tell that that's what would happen. You could see all the different like trails and stuff too. Like you can see your configuration. That's one you can learn a lot from people like about people by their configuration. You know what I mean? Like by their ball,
The cut of their
configuration.
jib.
Yeah, I just learned the other day that the cut of the jib is actually a sail. A jib was a sail. I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like someone's face kind of situation. But it's actually a fucking sail. It was like it's like a triangular sail on the front of the boat.
Yeah.
I believe it was probably, I'm assuming it was used to steer.
Or it was like an insult?
I don't think the sail was used as an insult. But
No. I mean, like, I don't like the cut of your jib.
Yeah, it's
You're
like
like
a-
saying that I think your fucking sailboat is stupid.
Well, what it was like,
You know what I mean? And back then, that was a fucking big deal.
well, the jib used to have,
You know, because they valued their sailboats more than their wives. So, like, you were insulting their one true love.
I guess that sail had different colors or something. It would just, like, they would mean certain things. So, like, if you saw a jib that you didn't like, you know, I don't like
the
that
cut of
guy.
that.
We got to shoot cannons at him. Load the cannons.
Yep.
I don't know. It's a pretty nice fabric. I like the color of it, but I really just don't like the cut of that jib.
It'd be funny if someone tried to make, like, can you imagine somebody trying to make, like, a wicked awesome sailboat, but they're like, you know what? I got a new idea for sails. quilts. The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
boats never leave the harbor.
Dude, I would make one out of ball sacks, just all ball sacks, and then you could tell people, everybody would see your patterns. The trails.
Configuration.
I mean, look, configuration doesn't get talked about enough.
It's like a fingerprint.
It's no one's configurations are the same. No two configurations are the same. We should compare configurations, dude, on the show. I'll just blur it out.
You don't even need to. You got the fucking. You just pull the skin over. You can't see anything.
Yeah, you do like the Yeah, you can pull the whole sack up and over it, and
Yeah.
we won't see anybody's rod.
The turtle.
Yeah. So if you guys want, we can do that. Take our dicks out, but yeah, don't don't touch my feet with your feet.
I'm thinking we got to wrap up soon.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got to get up at 6.
I'm running out of
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's almost 10.
ideas.
I also got
My
to
only
clean up.
idea was the battery daddy, dude. That was the only one. Because I think it's stupid as fuck. Don't buy it ever. Or do buy it because it's awesome. Ironically, you have to buy it. I would actually probably use it. I would use it, but I don't have enough batteries to fill the daddy. You know what I mean?
I would buy it if it came with the batteries.
It has to
That's
come
the
with them,
thing.
yeah.
It's like
But not that brand batteries. It has to be Duracell. Or
Energizer. I use Energizer Max.
You always want the batteries to come included.
yes. Yeah, and most of the time batteries are not included, unfortunately. That was just the most
I think it's because it's dangerous to just like if
ship batteries in like fucking
you know what subreddit I found. This will be the last topic I have to share. It's called Spicy Pillows,
Okay, sounds
and
good.
it's those lithium batteries that are used for like laptops and tablets and phones. When the batteries are failing or something malfunctions, they fill up with gas,
Oh,
and it fills up this balloon as like a protection thing. So if you ever have a phone or a tablet or a laptop that's like kind of bursting at the seams, it's because your battery's about to explode.
balloon?
and
It has a
apparent-
balloon?
Yeah, I'll show you a video of it.
That's weird.
Here, hand me my phone, Bill.
It's an interesting design, I guess.
Well, it's either that or just the battery explodes.
What kind of fucking gas is it releasing?
I don't know, lithium, I think.
Sketchy.
Sunny, looking at the sun, and it's really bright. Sunny. That's how that song goes, right?
I don't know. I think you just made that up. I don't know that song at all.
It's looking sunny. Because the sun's won, dude. Devin Booker's been going off. So is TJ Warren.
yeah. What is
The-
it, Michael Porter Jr.?
Yep, Michael Porter Jr. is playing great.
Michael Jordan Jr.
Yeah, they blow up like that.
Whoa. You know what it reminds me of is like a mini version of those fucking blob things that you put in the lake, and one person jumps on one end and the other guy goes flying
Oh,
off the other. Like you have them at summer camps.
God damn.
I didn't know anything about that. It's like a big sack. It's like a sack.
Yeah, I wonder what its configuration is like.
It's a good question. It probably is based it probably has to do with the font that's printed on it. But it reminds me of those fucking summer camp things. That you have you ever done those? Those things that you lay on and then the other guy jumps on it and it
yeah.
launches you into the air.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that.
I want to do that shit, dude. Let's get one. How much are they? What do you even type in?
At least $20.
Summer camp accessories on Amazon. We'd have to get a whole summer camp. That's the expensive part is getting the camp.
Like, own a summer camp?
Yeah, dude. You got to get one because you can't just use those out in public. Like, you can't just carry the blob around with you. And those things are massive too. Industrial size camp blobs. I wonder if you can buy them like just as a consumer though. You probably have to rent them out. Like, I know you can rent.
No, I think you
like-
just build a camp.
I'm talking about the blobs.
Oh,
You could build a camp.
I thought you were talking about summer camps.
You have to find a location for the camp first, though. Dude, we should have our own camp, dude. Every summer we have people come out and we just like indoctrinate them into like a cult. That'd be sick as fuck.
We sacrifice them to
dude.
Moloch.
We have them all wear
yeah.
Nikes and drink fucking Kool-Aid.
Yeah. I've thought about it. I've thought about getting a house out in the country. Out in like southwest Oswego.
Yeah,
I
and then
thought
we'll
about
just start
starting a
cult.
cult. Sounds
Yeah.
like we're onto something.
Dude, we could do the same thing, both things at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's one thing we haven't done enough.
We'll just make everybody drink the fluid from Magic 8 Balls.
yeah,
But
dude.
then one, like, half. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have 2 big punch bowls.
Mm-hmm.
One of them will be Magic 8 Ball juice, and the other one will just be grape juice.
yeah, dude.
And we'll have people fill out a survey. A good survey to really figure out what kind of person they are, like a 10-question survey.
And if you want to join the cult, you have
Well,
to get your-
depending on the survey, it tells you which one to drink from.
Okay.
Is that way we could filter out the people we don't want in the cult? You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Like old people, young people, women,
But if you
the educated, people of color, white people, white men mostly. It's
Most-
just gonna be.
most
It's just
humans.
gonna be like. It's gonna be like only. Well, what we'll do, we'll keep. All right, we'll keep we'll keep the diehard alt right,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll keep the diehard alt left.
This sounds bad already.
And then but only if they're disabled.
Right.
So like if you have autism, Down
You're
syndrome,
in. You're in.
dyslexia.
But if you join the cult, you got to get your balls chopped off. And then we're going to use your configurations as saran wrap for our beverages and that are in bowls for some reason.
no, that's a punch bowl.
But then we have to get the soup ladles and all that shit. That's expensive, man. Just get fucking plastic cups.
We'll just make Jello shots with the fucking Magic 8 Ball fluid.
Yeah, with the configuration fluid. Configuration juice.
Scrote juice.
Oh,
You got to drink the configuration juice to get in.
You gotta drink Jake's Trench Sludge.
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
The crevice.
dude.
Dude, you should just wipe your crevice every day and like just put it all in a bowl
It's disgusting.
and like for like a year and a half
Jar.
and just see what happens. You smell all of your days from that whole
Just
year.
a jar of schmutz.
That would be fucking awesome, dude. The color of it though, you know.
Oh yeah, it would like fucking change color from like the top to the bottom, like
Yeah.
by age.
Dude, that'd be so nasty.
It's like you know how they make the sand art at the state fair. You fill the little bottles with it. It's kind of like that.
Oh yeah, those are sick.
I thought that was like edible.
No,
The
No, you
edible
definitely
powder.
don't- You don't want to eat
The
that.
powder,
You
the
eating
sugar
it?
powder. You can make your own pixie sticks. Is that what you're talking about?
kinda.
It's kind of like that, I guess.
But it's not edible.
Yeah, no. It's just
All right, that's what we'll do
sand.
then. Okay, so we'll have a punch bowl of the configuration juice, a punch bowl of grape juice, and then we'll also have vials. One will be moon sand, and the other one will just be fucking pixie sticks.
All right, that's
That'll really thin the herd. It'll end up just being turfs and amputees.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with this.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, let's figure this out. Logistics wise, we gotta figure that out, but we'll get it done.
And then we will get to the final solution, which is the entire human race
I
is
always
just
wanted to fuck J.K.
deaf.
Rowling.
We'll do
Dude,
the final solution. The entire human race will be deaf people without arms and blind people without legs.
dude, no, they have scrotums for eyes. Scrotums for eye over their eye
Scrotums
sockets.
for eyes and scrotums for ears.
You just sew it over their eye. You don't remove the eye or anything. You just sew it. So they have to look through configurations all the time. That would kind of suck. I mean, if your configuration's like,
Did I show you
open
the video
enough,
of that
you
girl
can
with
see
the
it.
Hallerman-Streiff syndrome? Did we watch that when I was here with Zamaya last week?
is it some shit where their skin falls off or something? Because it probably is.
No,
right?
I did show you that one with the Harlequin babies.
Yeah.
Yup.
that
Okay.
that one was pretty good.
That was top
The
tier.
fucking weird ass eyes and shit.
Yeah, you
Look
don't
like
want
Oh, or
they're coming out of
the
head.
which one? The boy that was born
to
without a
look it up,
face.
though. You don't have to look it up.
That one was good. I remember I showed that to Aaron and he got so scared.
Yep. Which is weird because Aaron listens to black metal and shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, huh? How do you get scared of stuff? You're watching dudes like drink blood all the time and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
So
Yeah, so catch us next week.
we'll invite you guys all to the
Shit, do we have D&D next week?
Sure do. So
Okay.
we might have to get a whole new day for this situation.
We can just do it Wednesday.
Whoa, we could do it Wednesday. Whoa, that would mean episodes come out Thursday
Whoa.
or Friday or Saturday or Sunday, whatever we want.
Or we could record them on the weekend. I'm going to be getting most weekends off. I'm going to be getting every other weekend off, which
I
I
could
guess
do that.
isn't most weekends, but
I usually get out at 6:30. I'm out by 6:30 most of the time. Depends on how fucking fucked up our finances are, and I have to fix all the problems. Because, businesses.
yeah.
But, yeah, we'll update. Oh, by the way, our shop is fucking new and shit, dude. We got new shirts and new prices.
We got
and-
new sizes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Everything's like cheaper, which is cool. So you can get, you can get your shirts. We'll ship them to you now. That's cool too. So anybody who's interested, just message us or fucking whatever. We'll figure something out. So that's it. Thank you for coming, Bill.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Good session.
we love having you on.
Love to be here.
So yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week. Not sure when, but we'll see you when we get there.
Same.
Bye. ClearShotsPodcast.com is where you'll find links to everything we do. You can check us out on Twitter at ClearShotsPod. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and check us out on Periscope for live videos. If you have anything you want to ask us, send us an email at clearshotspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you for listening. We will see you next time.